I wanted to see how far I could get playing Tarkov from scratch on hardcore, but I never expected it to end up like this. Using Pestyly's rule set with no buying from traders, no insurance, no flea market, and no secure container, my first priority was to find a gun. We headed to reserve to loot the weapons boxes around the pawn buildings.
We're banking on the fact that most people tend to go underground and stuff, so we're going to try and get into here first. And a lot of people aren't looting at this particular point in the wipe as well. So we need to find a bag, I guess, because if we can't put anything that's secure, we can only put like some tiny items in here. It's usually food and stuff in this one, because we will need food, but there's no food there. Sucks. We're going to skulk around a little bit, and then we'll head into the main buildings, the pawn buildings, in a sec, and hopefully we don't die. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, that's not good, is it? We are now in trouble.
The first few runs of a hardcore account is by far the most challenging, as you don't have any items at all, and getting hit so early was extremely unfortunate, as currently I had no way to fix our injuries. To make things worse, because our PMC didn't even have a bag or a rig yet, we can only hold 4 one-slot items in our pockets. Anything larger than this simply has to be left behind.
Now, it's probably not worth going up there. I was going to go up there, but I don't think we're going to now. Just reserve's quite tight, and like I think we got quite unlucky here. People are not normally looking out of the pawn building and things early on, or at least like after the first little section. Maybe we should have waited a bit longer, I don't know. Right, so there's a med crate here. Let's get right up back. That's true. Right, we have a Salewa, that's good.
Eventually though, we found a Salewa to heal up and a USP pistol. This lets us move on to the next stage of the challenge, gearing up from a scav.
Aha! Aha! Right, here we go, boys. Well, let's go to the top and just see if there's anything else. The thing about reserve is you can always get out of the... yeah, there's another Salewa here. Look, have we found, like, we've literally found 3 Salewas in, like, 5 minutes. Easy kill on some chads. We'll see, eh? We'll see. Yeah, let's just carry on. We've got to play carefully here. Like, if I die in this raid, we're really shafted because I don't have anything at all. And it's going to make life really, really tough. That's the main thing we need to do. Let's go near the manhole. We can always come back to get these Salewas. That's the most important thing now, I think, is getting a rig. Holy audio?
And just like that, our first encounter with the AI ended up with us getting Tarkoved and back to square one. In the next raid, still on reserve, we found a shotgun with a few shells around the train yard and had another go.
Is this a gun? It is a gun. It's a shotgun. Alright, boys, this is it. Let's try not to get doinked instantly. Just loot a few bits. Are you allowed to use trader barters? Yes, you are. Hey. Got here. Holy moly. I guess the only thing we can take is that. So we've got like 3 shotgun shells. Let's see. Oh god, there's someone. Hope they don't come in here. They're getting marked or something. How many shots you got? Says about half, so not many. Oh, I just heard something. I just heard something over there. Where is he? Is he just like here? Fighting him with this shotgun through this foliage is really awkward. Apparently he's not going to push me. I think we just gonna have to run up and hope we can just headshot him, but... Oh, there he is. No, you're kidding me. think we have one more shot. Try and get right up here. Oh my god. It didn't work. Okay. Well, now I've got to find another gun or shells or something. Oh god. Ay, 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 ay.
Our strategy clearly wasn't working, so we switched it up and moved to interchange instead. The stash run along the outside areas was perfect for this late in the wipe, as most players would be heading inside quickly from the spawns, leaving the stashes open for us to loot.
Paracord, propane, and another USP. Okay, well. Approximately 5. So we actually have a gun now. Good. There's this one I always find really hard to find. Is it there? Is it here? There it is. Oh, wow, look at this. Can maybe stash this further away. So, whether searching the scav camp is necessarily a good idea or not at this point? Oh, 6B.
The first couple revealed the absolute perfect start, a class 5 armor, helmet and yet another USP with about 5 shots, but we still needed to go scav hunting for bags and rigs so that we could actually hold anything.
Hopefully we don't get one tapped. The one tappee has become the one tapper. Let's just go in here quickly to figure out our life. 366 TKM! Look at that, with 30 bullets. Nice. Okay. Alright. Now we need some water, really. Nothing in there. Is there a stash here? There is. The skull lock, and we will take it if we have space. A tape. I guess we don't. No, we're not going to take that. We don't need it. Let's go. That is... a scav. Well, he's running, so hopefully we could just run past now.
Our first successful extract was everything that we needed, some guns, ammo and other assorted loot that we could use for a couple of raids. But now we were desperate for some water and food. In hardcore, you have to find all of this yourself in raid, so we headed to woods with our trusty VPO 209 as this was probably the best chance of stocking up without running into too much trouble.
We'll go into Scav House and then we'll loop around to Attachment Shack afterwards. Got anything? It's just actual food. Kind of sucks. Nothing else down there. Okay, well. We'll have to loop ourselves around, try and get over to Attachment Shack without dying. Let's give it a go. I'm going to try and hop, skip and a jump our way across here. Oh, somebody over there. That's a scav, presumably, yes. The way he's moving, it looks like a scav. Bloody hell. Oh no, he's seen me now. Oh. We don't really care about failed setup. Aha. I hear somebody around the corner. I think that's just a scav. Check him out, make sure first. Okay. Right, now we're bumping along. Another scav, I think. Oh, Kedda. Okay, so we got to think about like what we actually want here, because bags and things are like kind of more important. Okie dokie. Let's see. This is yeah, this is. Oh god.
Getting a second VPO-209 was actually very useful, as we upgraded from the tiny 10-rounders to the regular 30s. Although we had managed to sustain our energy and thirst and extracted with a bunch of gear, we still didn't have much to spare, especially where water was concerned. There was also Jaeger's letter still to grab, so we ran woods back a second time.
Right, where are we? So we need to get across to the Jaeger letter, don't we? I think we're going to go around the back, just because I think it's a little bit safer, especially in the beginning, because people probably will be coming through that central bit towards Sawmill and stuff, so we're going to go around this way. This time, we'll go in and do this box, because before I kind of just wanted to leave. I wasn't feeling super incentivized to go and like search out every single little bit, because like we had quite a lot of decent stuff on us and new guns and whatever. Like some of this stuff doesn't really matter in the context of that. These are just hideout things. We'll get rid of them in favor of other stuff as those things appear. But let's see. Another big box. Right, and then we're just going to beeline it to village and try to find some food, because... Oh, pineapple juice. Perfect. Hey, look at this! That's the ticket. Oh, glory. The absolute freaking glory of it all. Not sure now if, like, how I would do that, you know? We do have 16. I wonder if 16's open. It is open. Okay, we'll go in them. EST. Nothing of real value. Cool.
Now that we were doing fairly well on the basics, it was time to start progressing for real. On our first raid, we had found a ton of Salewas in the reserve buildings, so loading up our trusty PB suppressed pistol, we headed back there to grab some loot and to have a go at finishing Shortage for Therapist. But something unexpected happened just before this raid. A new in-game event was announced in Tarkov to put all the bosses on all the maps. This meant that we were going to have to be even more careful to avoid combat. We didn't stand much of a chance against them with our current loadout.
Are you planning to murder with that PP? Scavs. Don't you worry. We'll get them. It's not like they're just going to sprint around the corner and one-tap me. I think I just heard somebody. What's a scav? I'm slightly nervous. Is that boys? Did it... Oh man, I shot him in the head, right? Didn't I shoot him in the head? I thought I did. I guess not. It really looked like it.
Unfortunately, we got Tarkoved for a second time today with what turns out to be a Richard Lagarde shrugging off our 9x18 headshot. Not deterred, we loaded back into reserve with our single magazine MP5, but top loading half with PvP, the top end ammo that we had found on woods earlier.
I wonder if we're going to run into people up here. Oh, we found a PM pistol. Nice. We've got our PvP, and we're on single fire, which is all well and good. PvP can actually kill people, though. Like, real people. PMCs. Sounds like over there. Should probably not be just, like, sat around up here. Something specific you're looking for? We're actually looking for Salewas. Go all the way down. We'll try and get into the next building. You need to upgrade the hideout. You can use it to repair stuff. Because you're allowed to repair in the Pestily rule set of hardcore. Allowed to repair armor and guns. Yeah, scav junk box, you can buy that under the Pestily rules. Cat and a syringe. But as I said before, at the end of the day, it's a custom rule set. You know? So, just do what you want. Left peek as well. Oh no. That's the boys. We're leaving.
With tons of grenades going off and our earlier experience fresh in our minds, we decided to leave. The difficulty with reserve is, if you go with a backpack, the only ways to exit are either through the train that arrives late into the raid, or tackling D2, the underground extract notorious for campers. With bosses and kitted PMCs roaming the map, I decided that D2 was actually probably the safer of the two, especially if we approached from the dome direction.
Careful of the D2 rat. No, I'm... Don't you worry. I'm very aware. We've got HP in this guy. I mean, HP does a crap load of damage. This is the meanest thing ever. Why do they include that in the map? I doubt there'll be extra campers if the event is on. I just think that's unlikely. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe it's what people will do. But eat food. Yeah, we do need to actually. I have to go and do another hydration run of some kind. Go somewhere where we're getting water. Bloody hell. Oh my god. We did, boys.
And just like that, with a bit of luck, we had the come up of a lifetime. A Mark 47 mutant filled with BP, an SR25 with M80, 2 high-powered optics, a Class 6 hex grid chestplate, and 4 high-tier helmets, as well as other consumables. This was about the absolute best outcome that we could have ever expected. We had a rough start, but with the lows comes some extremely high highs. This is the addictive power of hardcore, where every raid matters and the smallest decisions can mean life or death. So if you like this series, then let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, as usual, a big shout out to all my patrons, hit all the buttons, and if you enjoyed the video, as always, have fun in your raids.